Hello everyone, fast recap here. Today I briefly tell you about the movie Jerry and Marge Go Large. The story is about a married couple living in Michigan who discover a way to systematically win the state lottery. Jerry Selbee, who is no longer young, wakes up every day thinking about whether it will be his last day at work. One day, while speaking to the board of directors, he hints that despite his age, he can still manage his department. However, the company owners only chuckle at him, thanking him for his long service. Eventually, Jerry is forced to retire. That evening, he and his wife host a family dinner. Their children, wanting to cheer him up, give him a boat as a gift. Although Jerry is happy to receive it, the sadness of losing his job lingers. A month later, Jerry asks his friend Steve about his bank account growth, only to find the profit negligible. Steve tries to convince him to invest in stocks, promising higher returns, but Jerry is afraid of losing his money. Jerry finally decides to take his boat out on the water, but due to carelessness, he nearly sinks his car. He manages to drive out of the water at the last moment, but accidentally breaks the boat's motor. After this nerve-wracking experience, Jerry decides to calm down with a coffee at a nearby cafe, where he notices an advertisement for the state lottery, Windfall. Reading the rules, Jerry, with his exceptional calculation skills, figures out that the lottery has a loophole that can be exploited for winning. He tells Steve about his discovery, but Steve doesn't believe him, convinced that the game designers wouldn't allow such an easy way to take their money. Despite Steve's skepticism, Jerry decides to test his theory. He withdraws $2,000 from his bank account and buys lottery tickets with it. On the day of the drawing, Jerry starts checking his tickets, but his wife Marge returns home, surprised to see him watching the lottery show. Jerry turns off the TV, pretending it was on by accident. When his wife leaves, he turns the TV back on and notes the drawn numbers. In a cafe, he checks his tickets and realizes he is at a loss. During a gathering with friends, Jerry becomes so preoccupied with thoughts about the lottery that he forgets to engage in conversation and even mixes up the card game they are playing. Marge notices her husband's strange behavior. Talking with him on the porch, she brings up the topic of luck, and Jerry suddenly realizes that his loss was due to not accounting for luck in his calculations. The next day, he goes to the bank again, this time withdrawing $8,000, all his savings, and buys more lottery tickets. During lunch with his wife and friends, who share that they bought a few lottery tickets for fun, Marge mentions that she and Jerry don't like risky deals that could lose money. Their friends agree, talking about crazy people who spend thousands on such games. Listening to this, Jerry starts choking on his food, realizing he is one of those crazy people. The next day, checking the lottery results, Jerry finds out he won $15,000, nearly double what he spent on tickets. Returning home, he hides the cash in a popcorn tin in the closet, but his granddaughter almost discovers his stash when she wants a snack. Jerry quickly moves the money to a cereal box. That evening, Jerry's secret is revealed to his wife. Misinterpreting his hints about the closet, he accidentally admits to playing the lottery. To his surprise, Marge doesn't scold him for his gambling habit. Instead, she is thrilled that they have a fun activity and can finally enjoy life together. When the couple plans to buy more tickets with their $15,000 winnings, they find out the lottery in their state is closed, and they have to go to Massachusetts to buy tickets. The elderly couple is undeterred by the challenge. They wake up early and set off on their journey. Upon reaching Massachusetts, they stop at a gas station where they find a lottery machine. They have to stay until evening, as the machine prints 1,000 tickets per hour. Renting a hotel room for the night, they watch the lottery draw on TV and start checking their tickets. The story continues with Jerry and Marge working through the night, calculating that they have won $21,000. On their way back, Marge suggests involving more people to increase their winnings. They decide to form a corporation and invite friends and town residents to join. The community loves the idea, and the next time Jerry and Marge visit the gas station, they buy $40,000 worth of tickets. The clerk, Bill, is surprised by the amount of money the retirees have, and Marge explains that they are professional lottery players. Bill eventually joins their investment club. By the next morning, their winnings have doubled to $80,000. Jerry and Marge continue buying tickets, doubling their savings with each lottery. Meanwhile, at Harvard University, a student named Tyler runs simulations on the lottery and concludes there's a surefire way to win. He gathers money from dorm students to play, promising they'll become legends. Jerry holds an investor meeting, but people are more interested in eating. He decides to buy $600,000 worth of tickets, aiming to get as much money from the lottery before the loophole is discovered. He spends a significant part of his winnings on recreating a beloved town jazz festival. The Harvard students also profit, but Eric, one of the students, realizes their winnings should be higher. He discovers another group is also making significant withdrawals. The students understand there's another group profiting from the lottery. During a new ticket sale, Jerry and Marge are printing tickets at the gas station, celebrating their 46th anniversary when Tyler and Eric enter. They laugh at the elderly couple, having expected a criminal gang. They propose joining forces, but Jerry declines. A few days later, Tyler threatens Jerry, claiming he can hack the investors' accounts and asks Jerry to stop playing. Jerry realizes the risk and announces at an investor meeting that they are quitting. However, after talking with his son and wife, Jerry decides to continue. Tyler finds out about the renewed ticket purchases and devises a plan for his group to buy the tickets first. He needs a large sum of money and turns to his father's business colleagues, who agree to invest. The students successfully execute their plan. Upon learning of Tyler's scheme, Jerry visits him and publicly shames him for using the students without sharing the winnings. The students stop filling out lottery tickets. Jerry concludes that if the lottery management knows about the winnings and does nothing, they don't care. He and Marge meet with the lottery board, asking for a transparent jackpot amount that all participants can see. Meanwhile, a journalist named Maya Jordan from the Boston Globe investigates and discovers that Jerry and Tyler are consistent lottery winners. She visits Jerry, who shows her boxes filled with lottery tickets, explaining that checking tickets with his wife makes him happy. The Boston Globe's editor demands a damning article, but Maya learns that Jerry and the other investors spend their winnings on town development. The day arrives for Jerry and Marge to play for the last time, with the winnings sufficient to restore the town. At the gas station, they see lottery machines being removed. They find out that the lottery management canceled the license after an article about the game's vulnerability was published. The article with Tyler's picture catches his father's attention, who takes him back to university. That evening, Jerry and his wife attend an investor meeting and are surprised by the jazz festival organized by the townspeople. They reveal they bought tickets on the last day and thank Jerry for his contributions to the town. The film ends with Jerry and Marge dancing at the festival, happy with their achievements. Over time, Jerry won $27 million, most of which was spent on improving their town and investing in education for their children and grandchildren.